James Gunn just dropped an exclusive picture on Instagram of the entire Superman Legacy cast. Hold on. What the freak? What the? Dad? Dad, is that you? What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Fader J. Back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here. And today, we're going to speak on James Gunn just dropped an exclusive picture of the Superman Legacy cast. They are at the reading table, which means they are reading the scripts for Superman Legacy that's dropping 2025. And this is very much an exclusive because this movie right here has everything going for it and everything going against it. James Gunn himself is the #1 total bot director right now on planet Earth. And a lot of it is not for good reasons, but a lot of it is for good reasons. It's a lot of pressure riding on James Gunn right now, ladies and gentlemen, because the DCEU was a mess. Once Zack Snyder left, it was a mess. Now that they got James Gunn, the whole world is watching. So this movie could possibly be one of those billion in the box office. It's going to be real interesting how it play out in the next few months. But before we break down everything, what I need you to do is watch this video all the way to the end. It helps me in the algorithm. Also, what I need you to do is like, I need you to subscribe, and I need you to hit that notification bell, because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes your boy Fader J feel oh so good and oh so swell. So let's take a look at the picture of James Gunn and what he had to say on Instagram. James Gunn said, and I got the tag picture showing up so you can see the names of each person in Superman Legacy cast. It said, after the table read with the Superman cast, Superman Legacy cast. You got Eve, you got Mr. Terrific, Superman Clark, Otis, Lex, producer, Peter Safran, who's also the CEO of DCU along with James Gunn. We got Jimmy, Metamorpho, Lois, Hulk Girl, me, Guy, the engineer, all together for the first time. What a wonderful day. And of course, we got the tallest man in the cast, himself, David Cornsweet. The biggest, baddest man in the whole land. David Cornsweet, the baddest man in the whole entire land. Better than the deep blue sea. Better than you and me. Yeah. Shout out to the Superman Legacy cast. Everybody is looking fire. Now, it was a black guy in the middle. I didn't know who this guy was. And James Gunn put Otis. Now, you guys need to help me out in the comment section. Who the freak is Otis? I need to know, who is this Otis guy? Is that a Superman character? Now, I'm a DC type of guy. You know what I mean? DC forever. But who is this Otis guy? Maybe I'm slipping in my DC knowledge, but I don't know who this Otis is. You guys help me out. But yeah, looking at this picture, everything looks perfect. The casting is on point. There's none of that race swapping type of stuff in there. But I am still wondering, we still don't have the lead guy in the Daily Planet. You know what I mean? I can't remember his name right now. The camera is on, but I'm going to put his name right here. But that guy, I'm curious to know who that guy is going to be. Are they going to race swap him? Or are they going to Perry White? It took me a long time to get to it. Perry White. See, my brain played tricks on me. But Perry White is not in this picture. And Perry White plays a big role in Superman lore, you know what I mean? So I'm interested to see who that is. But looking at this picture right here, everything looks dope. Everything looks amazing. The casting is amazing. We got Maria Faria. That's how I say her name, so I can know how to say it right. Faria, who's gonna be the engineer. Now, this what makes Superman Legacy different from the rest of the Superman movie. We got the Authority. These are Wildstorm characters that got moved into DC. So these are the first times we're going to be seeing these characters in live action, which is going to make this movie a tad bit different. So I'm curious to know how this is going to go, what James Gunn got going in his mind. Now, this is how I feel about James Gunn. The whole world is going against James Gunn. It's 50-50 right now with the whole world. But if James Gunn can take C-list or even D-list characters, Marvel characters like Guardians of the Galaxy, and make them household names, can you just imagine? Now, this is just me thinking. Can you just imagine what he's going to do with the Superman Clark Kent Kal-El character? I believe it's in great hands, and I know James Gunn, knowing his mind, a lot is writing on this movie. I like pressure, and I think James Gunn does too. Now, James Gunn been dropping a lot of gems, letting us know what's going on the inside and the outside of these films. He's letting us know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. And like my boy Chillmonger said, I believe it's just going to be for this first wave. And then once James Gunn kill it, he's going to shut everybody out. He's going to stay quiet and he's going to keep it moving. But he's smart. He's dropping all these gems on us. It's promoting, it's building up hype. I call it the Zack Snyder marketing. Zack Snyder, before the Snyder Cut dropped, he was just dropping all these gems, behind the scenes, exclusive pictures, pre-production, all that stuff. He was just bringing the pain. James Gunn, I truly believe he's going to kill it. This picture looks great, like I said. Everybody looks dynamic. Superman Legacy, I believe, is going to be a dope movie. But if it flops, this will be the end of DC, ladies and gentlemen, because Warner Brothers, they're in trouble. There's still talks out there that they might be sold to another studio. They might be sold to Universal. A lot is riding on Warner Brothers. Now, there could be rumors, but a lot is riding on this movie. Right now, it's time to attack. It's time to defeat Marvel. Marvel is at a bad spot right now. They could come back as well. But I truly believe 2025 is the year for DC, for James Gunn, for Superman. And Superman, we need a dope Superman movie. He's the most known character out there, the most known superhero comic book character out there, so he needs to be done justice. You guys let me know what you think. I was just spitting from the Survivor Scrolls on this one right here. You guys let me know what you think. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes your boy Fader J feel oh so good and oh so swell. Yeah, join that Patreon, because I'm probably not going to get paid for this video. Join that membership, because I'm probably not going to get paid for this video, but I do drop exclusive videos that nobody else gets on the Fader J channel, so you're going to want to join that. Or if you want to do a one-time donation, make sure to give me a super thanks in the comments. Thank you so much, and I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Ninja Benny.
The time for talking is over. It's time to push buttons.